Today I'm going to be talking about digital technology and the recreation industry, and how social media, movies, and television entertainment affect the environment around the recreation industry. So first, I can talk about social media. Instagram, as you all know, is an app that allows people to share and view photos from people all over the world. And so I think that this has a great effect on the outdoor industry as it allows people to follow athletes and companies and accounts that they really appreciate, that they might envy, given their circumstances, if they can't be in the outdoors themselves or haven't really thought about being in the outdoors but still enjoy looking at those accounts and adventures. And along with Instagram, YouTube also allows people to do this. They can follow the adventures of their favorite athletes and brands, put out media to inspire others to get outside, but as well to buy a product as well. And I think that this is important to the outdoor industry as it definitely gets people interested in the outdoors and in the activities that they could be doing, whereas they might not get that exposure with other mediums. I'm also going to talk about a couple apps such as Strava and the AORE Campus Challenge. Strava is a social media platform for athletes where you can compete against other athletes and based on runs and bikes and whatever sort of adventure you're having, you can log it and compare times with other people. You can race them, or you can view where other people have gone, which is really helpful. It allows people to see different routes to get more creative in where they go and their outdoor adventures. And the AORE Campus Challenge, as you may know, was greatly advertised at the beginning of this first semester. It incentivizes the less likely participants in the outdoor, or to become more involved in outdoor activities, and it allows them to earn points for a school or club. And this is really great because it encourages people to get outside and enjoy outdoors, and it just allows them to have, or it gives them more incentive to be in the outdoors, whether it continues after the challenge is speculative, but it is an incentive that gets lots of people who might not otherwise be in the outdoors into the outdoors. Movies, especially those produced by Jimmy Chin, have started to garner attention of those outside the outdoor industry. For example, Meru and Free Solo are both critically acclaimed movies, with Free Solo winning many awards, and most notably an Academy Award for Best Documentary. And this is really big because that brings out the outdoor industry and really the outdoor ideologies to the big screen, and really lets people who might not have an idea what climbing or any sort of outdoor activity what it's about, they really get an idea for that, especially when they see it as an award-winning film. And Red Bull TV also has free screenings of Red Bull Media House productions, which allows people to really follow activities that they might enjoy watching. I know at the beginning of the ski season, even before the beginning of the ski season, I really get myself psyched up to go skiing, and disappointed that it's not ski season yet with different ski movies that they have on there. So it really allows people to enjoy the arts that are created around their favorite sports. Eurosport in the early 2000s had credits to a lot of mountain biking, kayaking, and climbing championships, which allowed a mainstream audience to get more involved with extreme sports, and this also created more hype around being in the outdoors and going on adventures that might otherwise seem something that you wouldn't want to do. And again, Red Bull TV now streams Mountain Bike World Cup championships. It's more accessible to those who don't want to buy a subscription to Eurosport, and it just with streaming allows people to access these activities a lot easier than a TV provider. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of this now. I think due to this, there's a lot more accessibility. A lot more people can enjoy the outdoors. They have the exposure to the outdoors through Instagram and through TV and movies, and it becomes something that they want to pursue. And this is really great. On the flip side of that, there's so much. This creates so much traffic through the park service, and it just becomes crowded in national parks. And so this is something that we have to watch out about. And I think as more and more people go through, it really becomes important to talk about how we can protect and enjoy the national parks we have without destroying them, so that other people can enjoy them the same way that we do. As you can see in this graph, I think almost 300 million people, more than 300 million people, visited Yosemite last year, which is an incredible and crazy amount of people, and I think that's great. But I also think that it also takes away a little bit from the whole point of being in the outdoors and enjoying it as something that you do for yourself rather than for other people posting it on social media. Thank you very much.